Hello, everybody. Let me know if you can hear an echo. I feel like I start every time with that, asking that question if you can hear an echo, but I always hear it. So I just want to make sure you guys don't hear it. So let me know if you hear an echo. But hello, and thank you for clicking on my channel. I am Angel B. Let me turn that down. I am Angel B, and this is Angel B Designs. I just want to start this off by saying that this is a live stream. So this is not like a structured tutorial where I'm going to be going step by step. If that's something that you are looking for or something that you are interested in, please head over to my channel. I have plenty of tutorials talking about bling for beginners, which is what I'm going to be talking about today. I get a lot of bling beginners in my live streams, even on the replays. I get a lot of comments after on the replays where I have a lot of newbies. So I figured today I will kind of go more into detail for those newbies that um, come across my live after it's done streaming, so they catch the replay. So that's what we're talking about today. Okay, so, but again, this is a live, so it's more interactive. I do read comments, I respond to comments, I answer questions, I say hello to people, I do all of those things in the during the live. Okay, so if you're looking for something that's a little bit more structured, just go on over to my channel. All right, so I'm gonna start off by saying hello to everybody that is here. I do see there's a lot of people here already, but that's okay. And let me fix my thing. I can never see when I cut this on. There we go. Now I can see your guys' comments. Let me know if you guys hear an echo though. Hey Coretta Blackman, how are you? Hey Nicole. Hey Rougie Crafting. Hey Marilyn, how are you? Elevate Artistry, hello. And Sylvia, and Stephanie, and Nini, and Sporty Jeep Dude, hello, how are you? Dayton, Ohio isn't too far from me. Hey Nikki, how are you? Hey Tawana, how are you? Hey Linda Gray, I feel like I got something in my eye. Hey Linda Gray, hey Dee Dee. No echo. Okay, cool. Hey Miss Karen G, how are you? Hey Bernadette Taylor, how are you? Dolores White, how are you? You guys, I feel like I've been feeling like in the last 2 days, like I'm just so dehydrated, which I probably should be drinking more water, but whatever. I got my refresher. Hey Carol DeLong. Hey Jesse Gibson. Hey Sharon Davis. My day is going okay. How is how is yours? Hey Sharon Davenport. Hey Martha Jordan. Hey Nuan, how are you? Hey Sandra and Merlinda. How are you guys doing? Hey Jackie Wallace. Patricia Chapman, Porgy Town, Darlene West, Lynetta Wood, Elena T. Hey Dempsboo, how are you? Viola Floyd. Hey everybody who is a member on my channel. I know I'm a little behind on, I was at one point doing weekly videos. I'm a little behind, I want to say like 3 weeks behind, but I hopefully will get some videos to you guys this week. Hey Mary Brown, or at least go live if I don't get the videos. I may have to do a live. And I'll kind of get into a little life update with me, but like kind of recording videos is a little challenging right now. But I'll get into that. I'll let you in my business a little bit. Where am I at? Did I say Mary? Hey, Mary Brown, how are you? Hey, Whitney, how are you? Tiny Imani, how are you? Karen Knighton, how are you? Roslyn Hicks. Is there anybody here who is like a bling beginner? You can just type in beginner if you are. Hey, Avery Mack, how are you? Daisy, how are you? No echo. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Rakisha, how are you? Doreen, I think I'm getting towards the bottom. Hey, Myrna, Rondria, how are you? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your guys' names right. Hey, Lakita, how are you? GGP, how are you? Nani's Journey. Hey, Patrice Boo, how are you? Cheryl Jones, how are you? Oh my goodness, look at all these beginners. See, that's why I wanted to do this video. I get a lot of bling beginners up in here, you guys. That's good. That is good. That is good. Okay. We have a lot of beginners in here, and that's good. And like I said, I always get beginners who catch the replay as well. So that's why I wanted to do this video or this live, because I wanted to, like when I go live, I typically just kind of assume that everybody already knows bling. So I'm just kind of like, I might mention what I'm doing here and there, but I'm not really going into detail or really fully like explaining it all the way. So I wanted to kind of take them. She ain't no dang on beginner girl. I kind of wanted to just kind of take this time to go ahead and try to be as detailed in this live as possible. That way you can also ask me questions live, and then I can go ahead and answer them as well. You guys, am I lagging? Is my internet or my video lagging? So Rondrea says she has everything but the stones and she never cut a template. Okay, so we'll talk about cutting templates as well. All right, we got a lot. Y'all, Demps is on shenanigans. Talking about she's a beginner. She was blinging before me. Demps. Most of them, a lot of the people in this live that are not beginners was blinging before me. So there's that. Demps was one of them. No lagging. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so let's get in. I believe I have a good. Yes, he did, Miss Dee Dee. He had an amazing time. We went to Urban Air and we played. We got him his favorite cake. He loved his favorite cake. He calls it pink cake, but it's the strawberry shortcake cake. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the strawberry shortcake ice cream that has like the little strawberry shortcake crumbles on it. Well, there's a bakery around the corner from me that has turned that into a cake. So it's strawberry cake, and then the outside of it has the icing, but then they cover the icing with the strawberry crumbles, like how they do it. I mean, the cake, they cover the cake with the strawberry crumbles the same way that they do the strawberry ice cream, like the one that you get from the ice cream truck. I don't know if all cities have ice cream trucks or not. I know we used to have ice cream trucks, but that's his favorite cake. So we got a big cake like that. We got his favorite cake, and then we took him to Urban Air, which is like it's like a trampoline park, and they have other stuff. And yeah, he had a blast. I have all the things and did Eve's beginner class. Okay. Strawberry shortcake. Yes, that's his favorite cake, and he calls it pink cake. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by talking about all of the materials and where I get everything from. Okay, so I think I have linked everything down in the description box. Let me look at my description box. I'm pretty sure I did though. So template, rhinestone, flock, KTM mask, brush, wax pen, and heat press. I think that's everything that you would need to get started as a beginner. So everything that you would need to get started as a beginner is linked down in the description box, which is a template. You can pick any template. I linked the one that I'm going to be using today. So you're going to need some kind of template. You are going to need your rhinestones. You're going to need flock. You're going to need KTM mask. And then, why is my Epson trying to update right now? No, thank you. You're going to need the KTM mask. You're going to need a rhinestone brush, a wax pen, and then you're also going to need a heat press or easy press or something to apply it. Okay, so I'm going to start off by talking about the templates. Now, there's a lot of people use the cutting mat, the plastic cutting mats, like from Dollar Tree. I think Amazon has some as well. They're like cutting mats, and they're different sizes. I've seen people who had the long ones like this, or they cut them to be the size of their template. But basically, this is a template. I use cardstock, so this is cardstock that I put my flock on. This pink flock, it's like a suede material almost, kind of. That's what it reminds me of. But when you get started, you're going to need a template. That's something that is, you brush your stones into it and then you pick them up. This is what your design is essentially going to be. This is what your design is. Okay, so you can purchase templates. There's a lot of YouTubers here who make and sell templates. They sell them either on their websites or Etsy. I know when I first kind of got into making my own template, not making my own, but like purchasing my own templates, I would just kind of search Etsy. If you go to Etsy and you type in rhinestone template, you're going to get hundreds of templates. I do have my favorites. I do have a couple templates that I sell. Patrice from Craftable Things sells templates. Hers are beautiful. Making with Maryland's templates are beautiful. Eve has some beautiful templates. Them Designs has some beautiful templates. They have been in the comment section. So if you go to their channels, you will see that they all have videos with templates. Those are some of my favorites. There is a couple more on Etsy that I haven't really seen on YouTube that are also my favorites. I can't think of the name of some of the shops off the top of my head. I'll try to go back and link everybody's Etsy shop in my description box after this, so that if you're interested or you're catching the replay, you can kind of see where you can get some really good templates from. But this is a template that you're going to need. Mine is cut up into a couple different pieces because I have to layer it. So something else that you're going to need, again, is the flock. This is what you cut the template out of, and it does come in a big roll. I don't feel like walking over there to get it, but you can see right here where I'm pointing, that big pink roll, that's flock. I really don't feel like walking over there to get it, but let me just go get it. Let me stop being lazy. Let me just go get it. Okay, so we have flock now available in two places. Normally where I was getting my flock from originally was Heat Transfer Warehouse. This is the pink flock. So in my description box, I have purple flock and I have pink flock. This is the pink flock, which you can purchase from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I did earlier this year, I bought a very, very big roll, and it's going to take me a very long time to get through it. So I'm going to have this flock for a long time, but you can buy it in rolls like this. I bought the absolute biggest roll that they had to offer because I didn't want to run out. So you can buy it in the big rolls like this. I mean, the big rolls are a couple $100s. I'm not going to lie. If you want a huge roll like this, it's going to be a couple $100s. I do know that Heat Transfer Warehouse takes Klarna. Like, I use Klarna to buy this. I didn't just cash out. Like, I didn't just ball out and buy it. I use Klarna. Anytime somebody offers Klarna, if I have the ability to use it, I'm going to use Klarna. But I did use Klarna to purchase this. So this is the pink flock that's linked in my description box. And then we also have Eve's flock, which is purple. And it's essentially, it's the same thing. It's just personal preference on like if you care about a color or if you care about where you purchase it from. This one is also linked in my description box as well. Eve from the Baby's Booty sells purple flock. Okay. I have used this purple flock and I have used this pink flock. I will say for right now, my personal preference has been the purple flock, only because if you're a newbie and you're purchasing this flock, I will say this pink flock has been having issues in regards to it being very sticky and very gummy. This purple flock does not have that problem so far. From my experience, I have not, and I cut, I think, 2 templates with this, and I have not experienced any of that sticky gumminess at all whatsoever. But with this one, I have. So some people have gotten this and haven't gotten the sticky gumminess. So, I mean, it's just, I guess, purchase at your own risk. What else do we need? We need a KTM mask. Let me go grab that. I really didn't have any of my supplies over here, to be quite honest. You're going to need a KTM mask, which is essentially a transfer. It's a heat transfer. So if anybody's familiar with like the premium vinyl, so the vinyl that you would put like on cups, like for decals, things like that. When you're transferring that transfer tape that you use to transfer the vinyl to your blank or whatever it is, that is a transfer mask, but that one is not heat resistant. The KTM mask is something that's going to be heat resistant because you have to press this. You have to press your rhinestones with heat onto your shirt. The like let's say the Cricut transfer tape, that's what I was using when I first started. That's not heat resistant. You need something that's going to be heat resistant. Now, the KTM mask is the better brand. When you're picking up rhinestones, when you're pressing the rhinestones, it's just more convenient to have a product that's not going to flip your stones over or not want to pick your stones up or something that's just going to cause you stress. I feel like I would rather invest in the better product so that when I'm actually doing my craft or my shirt or whatever it is I'm doing, I don't have any issues. For me, the KTM mask does work the best. Now, I have used the Frisco transfer tape from Amazon to pick up rhinestones, and it gets the job done, but you may have a heart attack while you're doing it, or you may have a stroke while you're using it. So, I mean, do with that information what you will. It's your choice. The Frisco is going to be cheaper and you're going to get more of it for a cheaper price. But again, it may give you a stroke. So it's up to you. So that is the KTM mask. I'm just going through the materials. Rhinestone brush. So there's multiple different brushes that you can use. The two that I have are, this is a small edge brush or trim brush. I was actually looking for the link to this on Amazon and I could not find it on Amazon. I did get this from Lowe's, but I couldn't find them on Amazon. I do know that Eve sells these and they're purple. The handle is purple. So I linked her HotFix Fix store. So you can purchase this with the purple handle, or you can purchase, she has the bone brush, which is this big brush here. You can use either one of these. She sells both of them, and I did link these down below. But you do need a brush because you got to brush the stones into your template. You need something that's going to brush them into the template. So you do need a brush. You need a wax pen. Some people don't use wax pens. I do. If your stones are turned over facing the wrong way, or you can't get them to brush into the holes and you have to hand place it, this just kind of makes it easier. You can use like the pointed tweezers if you want to, but for me, I like the wax pens. I have a couple different kinds. I prefer the wax pens. And then you need a heat press. Any heat press, I think, will get the job done. Today, I'm going to be using the HTV Ron Auto Press, which I did link. It's on Amazon. That's the cheaper press, unless you're going to go Easy Press. Easy Press works too. You can use an Easy Press if you want to. But I linked the HTV Ron Auto Press, which is what I'm going to be using today. That's pretty much it as far as materials go. So I'm going to go through the chat and make sure I didn't miss any questions. I'm sure I did. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Hello, everybody that has popped in. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Tianda. Hey, Erica. Rhinestone Mechanic. Yep, he has rhinestone templates as well. Nikki, you said, okay, so you said you can't get your Explorer Air 2 to cut your templates correctly. To be perfectly honest, I haven't been able to get Cricut to cut the new flock either. I have an Explorer Air 2 and I have a Maker 3, and I couldn't get either one of them to cut my flock. I do know that there are people in the chat who have been able to. I'm going to keep scrolling. I would assume somebody gave you a setting. I think I was scrolling and I saw it. I use the cardstock setting on my Air 2. So yeah, Demps is able to use hers, and she says she uses the cardstock setting. I personally have not been able to get my Cricut Maker 3 or my Cricut Explorer Air 2 to cut flock successfully. I use my Siser Romeo. Ms. Becky says she has an Explorer Air 2 and just finished cutting a rhinestone template. She says she uses medium cardstock with increased pressure and no backing on the mat. Ooh, you use the no backing with the new flock? That sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous. Hey, Uni. I didn't see her coming. Hey, Uni. How are you? What design are you blinking? I'm blinking the You Are Enough design. This one is one that I created. I'm not sure if I brushed this in with you guys before. I can't remember. That's why I decided to do this one, because I wanted to make myself a hoodie, but I'm also going to give away a shirt as well with that design. Hey, Kevin, thank you so much for joining. Y'all, I do have a bell. I don't have noise cancellation like Patrice, so hopefully y'all hear it. Did you guys hear it? Thank you, Kevin, for joining. I knew what was coming after that, to be perfectly honest. I'm not gonna go on a Cricut tangent. I'm not gonna do it. I've never cut with my backing on with any flock that I use. Oh, y'all are brave. I tried to cut that new flock with no backing, and my new flock just completely stuck to the mat. I couldn't get it off, and then when I tried to get it off, it just ripped. Y'all dangerous. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You guys, I have a new color, Crystal Golden. I haven't used this one yet. This is, and I have SS10, so this is Crystal Golden, which is, I wanted to use this color today because it's new and I haven't used it yet. So we're going to be going golds. I have Orm Dorado. Did I talk about the rhinestones or did I skip the rhinestones? Because I don't think I talked about rhinestones. Y'all, that's the best part, the rhinestones. So where do I get my rhinestones from? I get my rhinestones from the baby's booty. They are linked down below. She does a buy-in once a month. She will be skipping December. I think she skipped December last year. But these are the rhinestones that I use. Y'all, those are all my rhinestones back there. I actually ordered 4 more of those because I'm running out of space. So this is where I get my rhinestones from. I have used 3 kinds of rhinestones. Okay, I've used some from Amazon. I've used some from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and I've used the baby's booty rhinestones. And all those rhinestones over here in my little thing over here, that's all baby's booty because I 100% prefer her rhinestones. They sparkle more. They just have like more of a sparkles to them. They just look better to me. I just prefer them. Obviously, it's personal preference, but what's linked in my description box is the baby's booty rhinestones. That's where I get my my rhinestones from. The buy-in is not currently going on right now. Does anybody know when the next? I know there's one coming up this month at probably around the end of the month for the Black Friday. Does anybody know the dates? Did I miss any questions, you guys? I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm good, Uni. Glad to see you here. Okay, no, I saw that one. Oh, y'all heard my bell? Okay, great. I've heard a lot of people use their cardstock setting with the Cricut and they get really, really good results. I have to cut with my Cameo. I've never been able to cut with my Air 2, but no problems with my Joy. But bought the Romeo because everyone seems to have no problems with it. Yeah, I don't have any problems with my Romeo. I use my Cricut with the backing on and the cuts have been fine. It is just the stickiness on the new pink. No problem with the purple. Okay. Can you use any cutting device to make templates? I haven't explored. Yes, you can use any vinyl cutter to make the templates. It's just a matter of finding the right settings. That's all. So the dates for the buy-in for this month is going to be November 24th through December 3rd, which is going to be the last buy-in for this year. I know she's skipping December, and then she'll probably pick back up at the end of January. Style with Arnisa. How do you determine how to order? Does it take a lot to make a shirt? Do you order a specific size? So I personally, I do like SS10. all the stones that I have are SS10s. However, I am I won't say I'm starting to like SS6, but I will say when it comes to the SS6 designs, to me, they just look cleaner. When I've been trying, because I've gotten into making my own designs more now. Anytime I'm trying to make a design, when I put the design in SS10 versus when I put the design in SS6, SS6 designs always just look cleaner to me. They always look neater and they just always look better to me, even though I don't really have any SS6 rhinestones, but I am going to start. That's why I said I bought 4 more of those things over there and I'm going to put them over here on this side because I think I'm going to start an SS6 collection too. But most people, most people buy SS10. So that's the most popular. You'll probably find more templates in SS10s, but if you like the SS6, like Patrice loves the SS6, that's pretty much, if she had her way, everybody would use SS6. But it's really going to be up to you. Those are the two sizes, SS6 or SS10, that people use for things like shirts, hoodies, tote bags, things like that. I think when you get into the bigger sizes, a lot of people use those for like bigger things. So like maybe if you were making a banner, you would go with bigger, or if you're putting them on shoes or things like that. What was the rest of the question? Does it take a lot to make a shirt? So that depends on the template. And when you purchase the template, most people do tell you, I always forget that piece to tell people how many stones they need for my design. But most designers will tell you how many stones their specific design needs. I would say, I don't know what the average design maybe takes a couple hundred or 1,000 stones. I don't know. What would you guys say like the average design is as far as like how many stones it takes? If you buy them like in bulk, like this, as long as you're not doing like this kind of design every day, multiple times a day, this container will last you. It just depends on how often you make them and how often you sell them. Buying them in the big containers like this will last you. Again, unless you're making like 5-10 shirts a day every day, then you might go through this kind of quick. But as long as you're charging, the right price for it, that should be easy to just kind of repurchase. The only thing is, Eve only does her buy-in once a month. So just kind of think about that. But I am going to brush this in, so you'll see how many stones I use if you stay till the end, or if you have to catch the replay, no worries about that as well. Bell is loud and clear. I'm interested in purchasing some of the rhinestone from the baby's booty. How do I go about it? So Cheryl Jones, in my description box, there's a link to her website for the rhinestones. That's going to go to her, the baby's booty website. Now her buy-in is from November 24th through December 3rd. So in that time frame, you're going to go to her website, and then you'll see that the buy-in is open. She has maybe 2 or 3 pages of rhinestones. You're going to pick your colors, you add them to your cart, and then you submit your purchase. Typically with the buy-in, how buy-ins work is basically Eve is the dedicated person who is going to order all of our rhinestones from China. So what she does is she takes everybody's orders from that time frame, 11/24 through December 3rd. Once it closes, December 3rd, goes to December 4th and the buy-in is closed, she is going to take everybody's order and then she's going to place one big order to China so that we can get the wholesale pricing. So Eve is kind of like that dedicated person who gets the rhinestones for us at wholesale pricing. Then when she gets them, she repackages them into these containers, or if you purchase the chips, she repackages them into the chips. So however you order it, she repackages it and then she mails it to you. So that you don't have to worry about dealing with customs. You don't have to worry about talking to them on the manufacturers on like WhatsApp, because they have they're asleep during the day when we're awake. So, you know, if you have to talk to them, you basically have to be up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to have a conversation with them, because that's when they're up. So you don't have to worry about doing any of that, because Eve and Mr. McQuackins do it for us. We just place our order and she gets us these beautiful stones in these beautiful icebox containers. So that is how it works. Now, it can take up to 30 days to get your order. In my personal experience, it's been less. It can take up to that long, but it doesn't always take that long. What size is the design I'm blinging? So today I'm going to be doing SS 10. Yep. So Dems did drop the HotFix store link. She also has a buy now. So let's say you don't want to do the buy-in, you don't want to buy in bulk or anything like that. She does have another website, the HotFix store, which I do believe is linked in my description box, for the purple flock and the brush, the rhinestone brush. She does have stones there as well that you can purchase. I don't think she has all of the colors that are available in the buy-in, but the ones that are available are in that HotFix store if you wanted to buy some rhinestones now. I only cut with Explorer. I also have a Romeo in the box. Sandra, get your Romeo out of that box. And you'll stay on the SS10 side. I'm going to dabble. I'm going to see. Just, y'all, those SS6 templates just look so clean. The designs, they just look so clean. They do. Those SS6, and I always do it. And then I don't know why I do that to myself. Like, I'll be making a template and then I'm like, let me just click SS6 and see how it looks. And it just looks so much neater in SS6 every time. Couple thousand stones. Okay. When you purchase a design, where do you download it to? I just purchased. So when you're gonna upload your design, it's an SVG file. So you're gonna upload it to Cricut Design Space the way you would upload any regular SVG file. It's just gonna be an SVG file for you. You're welcome, Cheryl. No problem. When the stones arrive, it's like a wonderful surprise. It is. She's got purple fragile tape. You know exactly what's in the box when you get the box. Okay, Eve. If Eve don't do nothing else, she stay on brand. Okay. Okay. What software do you use? I use Leonardo Design Studio because I use the Siser Romeo for my cutter. The Siser Romeo cutter comes with the Leonardo Design Studio software. That's what I use to cut. Now, what I use to make templates is Silhouette Studio. Now, Patrick from Siser did say that a rhinestone template was coming in January for Leonardo Design Studio. I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I can just start exclusively using Leonardo Design Studio to make my templates too. So I do plan on trying that out once it drops. Okay, I'm going to start brushing in just because I don't want to keep out here all night. I was going to make 2 shirts, but now I'm thinking I might not. I was going to make, so I want a hoodie for myself in this with these colors. But I'm also going to do a giveaway, but I think I'm just going to do the giveaway and then I'll probably brush in my hoodie on a different day just because I've already been here 45 minutes and I haven't even started brushing anything in. Okay, so yeah, let's get to brushing. Let me turn on my iPad so y'all can see my templates. Oh, sorry, on. Okay. Okay, there we go. I have to go blow my nose real quick because my nose is running. I'm gonna mute y'all and be right back. Okay. Lillian Davis, you have to get that Romeo out the box. SS6 is max bling. I've been using the SS6, and like Patrice says, they make the design blinger. You know, it's got to be because the templates are cleaner. Has to be. Okay, so I'm going to brush in the outline first, and I'm going to be using Orm Dorado. So this is Orm Dorado, which is kind of like a metal stone. It's just like a gold stone. So it's not an AB color or anything. It's just gold, but it does bling. I love it. I love Orm Dorado, and I love Labrador, which is the silver version of this stone. I actually need way more stones than that. Okay, so when I first started blinging, I didn't like dumping out a whole bunch of stones because I didn't feel like picking them up. But you will notice everybody was telling me, girl, dump those stones out because it just makes it easier to brush in. And you guys, it really does. So if you are a newbie, do not be scared to dump out your stones. It does make brushing them in better or easier. I don't know the science behind brushing in stones, but it's like when you, I don't know, they just kind of help each other to flip into the holes right. But this is why you need a template. So hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can get closer. So when you are making your template, the templates have, this is what it looks like up close. You got these little holes here. These are the SS6 holes. Now we need the rhinestone to basically go into the hole like this. Okay. The whole template is going to fill up with the rhinestones in these holes. And then you're going to pick it up with the heat transfer mask and press it onto your shirt so that you're not hand placing it literally by hand. We're not doing that because that's what I thought when I first started. So to get them all brushed in, you use the brush that I was telling you all about so that you don't have to hand place those either. This is just the quicker way to do it. I do know there are some crafters who don't brush, they only hand place it because they say that it's soothing for them. Again, one of those things that's just personal preference. How long do rhinestones last in apparels? What's maintenance like if you want to make rhinestones for sale? Afraid they will fall out after a few washes. Um, so how long do rhinestones last? That definitely depends on how you wash it. Um, the proper instructions is to wash it, and correct me, you guys, if I'm wrong, because to be perfectly honest, I don't wash my stuff the right way. But I think the right way to wash them is inside out, cool water, and then either hang dry or do the no heat dry, so the tumble dry, I believe. you want to stay away from the heat. So hot water, because that is going to loosen and deteriorate the glue that is on the rhinestones that has them adhering to the shirt. So you know, the same way with vinyl, if you heat it up, it's going to loosen, and you don't want that. So you want to stay away from the hot water, and you want to stay away from the heat. I've had shirts last well over a year. I still have shirts that have, you know, that I blinged last year. So as long as you wash it properly, you will get a good amount of washes. If you're going to sell them, just make sure you include care instructions so that your customers know how to wash them properly. I am not ashamed to admit that I am one of those crafters that does not wash my stuff properly. I truly don't. I just, I wash it however. But I also make all my own shirts. But I know, like, if I purchase from other people, because you know I sometimes do on occasion purchase shirts from other people, like embroidery shirts, because I don't embroider. So I try to follow the instructions. If I purchase a shirt from somebody that I don't do, like again, I don't embroider, I try to wash that the proper way, because if I mess it up, I can't fix it. If I mess up a bling shirt, I can fix it. But if I mess up an embroidered shirt, um, I'm just out of luck because I don't embroider. Yep. And if you iron, don't iron on the design. And that's with anything. That's with DTF, that's with vinyl, that's with anything as well. You don't iron on the design. You gotta iron around it. How many rhinestones does it take you to finish a template? It really depends on the template. All templates are not made equal. Some are bigger, some are smaller. It depends on who you purchase it from. But the artist or the designer will, most of the time, they will tell you how many designs, or I'm sorry, how many rhinestones you're going to need to complete that design. I would say on average, I would say on average, designs are typically around a couple of thousand of stones, which is probably like, I mean, this is a lot of stones right here that I poured out. So I don't know of any shirt that would take this many stones that I have in this pile right here. So I know a couple of thousand stones, it sounds like a lot, but when you put it on the shirt, it doesn't look like a lot. Especially if you buy them in bulk in these containers, you get a lot of them. So I know like a couple thousand stones on one shirt might sound like a lot, but it's really not that much. But your stones haven't loosened right. Some of them have, on the older ones, but it still takes a while. Even when I don't wash my rhinestone shirts right, it still takes them a while to come loose, the stones. I think the very first bling shirt I ever made, I still have, and there isn't one single stone missing. And that was 2 years ago now. I made that shirt that I made with Patrice on her live for that very first time. I'm pretty sure that was like 2 years ago. And that shirt is not missing one single stone. And I don't wash it right. It was white. It was a white sweatshirt, and I have put that in the wash with the other whites with bleach, and it still isn't missing a stone. Okay, Miss Becky, no worries. I have a steamer to get the wrinkles out. Yep, you can use a steamer. What's the wash care with these shirts? Hold on, oh no, here it is. So the wash care with the bling shirts is to wash it inside out. Cool water. So you don't want to use any heat. Cool. You want to use cool water, no hot water, and either hang to dry or use the no heat dry. So like the tumble dry. You don't want to use any heat. If you use heat, whether you're using y'all do that every time. Whether if you use hot water or you're using heat to dry, the hot water or the heat from the dryer will reactivate the glue that's on the back of the rhinestones, and it'll cause your stones to loosen. Now, those are the instructions, right? Those are if you want longevity from your shirts, that's the way you're supposed to do it. However, I'll be washing my shirts any kind of way, and they still last for the most part. There's a couple of them I have beat up, but for the most part, even when I'm not washing them the right way, they still last. Good night, Jesse. Have a good night. I am loving these newbie questions, you guys. I'm loving them. Okay, so now here is where your wax pen is going to come in. I'm looking at my design and I don't really have too many extra stones, but let's say this stone wasn't here, right? Hopefully you guys can see. I don't know. I'm hoping you guys can see. Maybe I should turn. I just want you guys to see. But let's say, I couldn't get, this one is missing a stone here. I'm going to go ahead and you just use your wax pen. The stone sticks to the wax pen and you can just place it right in there. You also can use your wax pen to remove extra stones to get them out of your way. To make sure that your template is nice and clean and all the holes are filled. Again, some people use tweezers to do this. The pointy ones, I prefer the wax pen, but this is where your wax pen would come into play. There we go. I almost lost y'all. All right, let me grab some KTM mask to pick this up. I have a lot of used KTM masks, and I'm going to keep on using it till it's not sticky anymore because new KTM mask stresses me out. I do not like the new flag. I don't either, Yvonne. I really don't. There's a stone. There we go. I got it. Okay, so this is the KTM mask. Again, it does come on a roll like this. I'm going to have to order a new roll soon. It comes on a roll like this. The KTM mask you can reuse. So I do have, these are like a lot of used cut pieces. With the KTM mask, you can reuse them. I would reuse them until they are no longer sticky. So I've used this piece a couple times. The way that I do it, I kind of hold it in the U shape here, and you just kind of place it down. You have to do it fast. You can't touch and then bring it back up. You're going to make a mess. You're going to get stones everywhere. So once you commit, you have to commit and continue all the way out, or you're just going to make a mess. Hey, everybody popping in. Everybody in the bushes, hello, hello. Is there a difference in the stones? In my personal opinion, I do think that there's a difference. I won't say like anybody's stones are bad, like they're bad stone. The ones that I've used, I won't say they're like bad stones, but I do have a personal preference. And I think that, you know, once you start to use stones, you are going to, you know, everybody gets their own personal preference just based off of what they like, what their customers like, whatever the case may be. Now, the stones that I've used, like the ones from Amazon, they're too expensive. They're too expensive. They're not bulk pricing. You don't get as many as you need, and they just cost too much. So that's not even a personal preference. That's just a fact. They just cost way more on Amazon. The ones from Heat Transfer Warehouse, I do like them. Again, they don't offer them in bulk, so you can, I know they have like little containers. So it just costs more to get the same amount. Like if you were going to get in this container, it would cost more because they don't offer bulk pricing. But as far as like, is there a difference in like the actual, like if I were to get Crystal AB from Amazon, Crystal AB from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and Crystal AB from Eve, from the baby's booty, is there a difference? Again, I think that's personal preference. In my opinion, yes. I think Eve's just shine better. But I'm sure there's other people that would have, see, I have to throw this one away because this one's not picking up. I'm sure other people have other opinions. This one is mine. I do think that Eve's are the better stone. And they're more cost efficient. I'm trying to scroll back up to see if I missed anything. Hey, Breezy, how are you? My KTM showed up today. Yeah, I need to order some more because this piece right here, I'm going to have to throw it away. It wasn't picking up any of my stones. That's why I had to turn it over. And I've actually used, what I have noticed with the new flock, if you use the template a couple times, that stickiness, it's not a problem anymore. It's only a problem like the first or second time you use the template. After you've used it a couple times and brushed stones in it a couple times, it's not bad at all. So it's this transfer tape is old. I'm gonna have to toss this one. But yeah, I need to order some more. What does your design say? The one that I'm brushing in says you are enough. It's a stack design that says you are enough. Now I'm going to type in the word enough. I'm not type it in, brush it in. I'm going to brush in the word enough. I didn't have to pick those stones up. I picked them up for no reason. Yep, Eve shines better. I agree. Hello, everybody watching. Hello, everybody in the bushes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like the video on your way in. You guys, I have a reel, well, 2 reels on Instagram going viral right now at the same time. That's what those notifications are if you keep hearing them. Oh, so Breezy, you got the purple flock. So the flock I'm talking about is the one from Heat Transfer Warehouse, the pink one. It's not like, I don't know if you got some of their, because they were, so when Heat Transfer Warehouse was out of Rhinestone flock for a little while, when they got back in stock, they had this new flock that has a grid on the back of it. And I don't have it. Oh yes, I do. It has like a grid on the back. Like this wasn't, well, I don't know if y'all can see it, but this wasn't here on the old flock prior to them being out of stock. So when they got back in stock, they had a grid on the back of their flock, and it's like stickier. It's stickier and kind of like gummier. And it's just kind of annoying when you're trying to brush in the stones, because like when you go to pick them up, they stick to the holes and they don't want to come up. But like I said, once you use your template a couple of times, that's not a problem anymore. It's only a problem like the very first time you use that template after you cut it. With eaves though, I did cut eaves. See, like this stone right here is stuck upside down on the sticky gummy string. But eaves is not like that. When I cut my template last week with eaves flock, it wasn't sticky or gummy at all. She was saying hopefully it stays that way, and I hope it does too, because I mean, even though I bought a big roll of it, so it's like I'm gonna have to deal with it for a long time. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a big roll of eaves and then sell the one that I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse, or give it away or something. Well, no, I'm not gonna give it away. It costs a lot. I don't know if I can give that away. That was a big roll. Lorraine, no, I don't use the cutting mats from Dollar Tree, because when I first started crafting, I had bought a whole bunch of literally like a bedroom full of cardstock, because I thought I was going to be more into paper crafts. So, oh my gosh, I just knocked all these stones out. I thought I was going to be more into paper crafts than I was, so I have a whole lot of cardstock. So I was like, I'll just use this until I'm out of it, which I am starting to get low now because I've been blinging for a while now. So I am getting low on the cardstock. So I'll probably start using the cutting mats, but that's why I wasn't using them before, because I needed to use my cardstock for something. So I was like, I might as well just use it for this and not spend any money on the cutting mats. But I am getting low on the cardstock now, so I'm gonna have to do something. Either buy more cardstock or the cutting mats. I think I am gonna try out the cutting mats, but that's why I'm using the cardstock. What does your shirt say and what are your colors? So my shirt says stay gracious. It says stay, and then gracious is stacked. And I have aquamarine AB, capri, and black diamond AB, and then Labrador on the outline. That's a good idea, Bernadette. I do that for cooking recipes. Yeah, those strings they were sent here to stress us out. What do you use on the back of your flock to brush the stones in? Oh, I use cardstock. Uh-oh, am I missing it? No, I think I'm missing a thing on this one. I sure am. It's stuck on this template. I'm gonna have to place that by hand, but I use cardstock. I just put my flock on the cardstock and use it to brush it in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use it up. I have to do something with it. Okay, let me go ahead and pick this up. This this one looks weird. That rhinestone was like pointy, like sharp. Okay, that should fit. I think I caught up on the questions. If I missed anybody's question, please ask it again. I want to make sure I answer everybody's questions. Y'all, I'm playing it crazy with this. Look at that. It fit though. Okay, so a little life update. I know I said I was going to let y'all in my business a little bit. So I said earlier that recording videos was getting a little challenging. So for my members, I may very well have to go. Oh man, I don't want to pick up. I'm going to have to throw some of this away. This transfer tape, I think it's a little too old. But for my members, I know I was saying that I might have to go live and do some of the videos I was saying I was going to do, just because recording videos is kind of getting a little, not challenging. It's just that I have a lot going on. So my husband and I are going to be fostering a 6-month-old baby. I was asked by my mother last week to take him, and I pretty much couldn't say no. I mean, I guess I could have, but the alternative I wasn't okay with. So to me, I didn't have a choice. So that is what's going on with me. He's got not issues or anything like that, but just prone, I guess, to certain things. His medical condition, he is prone to certain things. So I know for the first couple of weeks that we have him, it might be a little tough, or let me see, that's the top, that's the middle, that's the bottom. So I'm gonna go top. Okay. So I know for the first couple weeks it's definitely going to be an adjustment. But I do have the what is it called? Y'all, I don't even know the terminology, because it all just happened like so quick, like literally so quick. My mom called me on Thursday and was like kind of telling me the situation. Well, my dad called me, so it's my cousin. Okay. The 6-month-old is my cousin, and which is, it's my mom's sister's baby. And I'm not necessarily like close with my aunt, but my mom is. So literally my mom called me on Thursday and told me, what was going on. I'll spare you the details, but like I said, based off of what the alternatives was, I didn't really feel like I had a choice. So I will be taking him. I don't know what her name is, but the person who's supposed to come and do the home checks will be at my house tomorrow. And then he'll probably be at my house sometime this week. My youngest baby is 5. So please pray for my sleep. I'm a little scared that I'm going to be sleep deprived, you guys. I haven't had a 6-month-old in 5 years. But yeah, so I'm going to do the best I can to continue to try to record videos. But again, I I don't know what I've signed up for, basically. You know, I just got to play it one day at a time. I'm just going to do the best I can, I guess. But, and if I happen to go MIA, that's going to be why. Because I know the last time I went MIA, I got a lot of DMs and text messages, and everybody was like, girl, where are you? So if I just fall off the face of YouTube, that's what I'm doing. Probably trying to sleep. But yeah, I'm I'm excited. I'm excited. I went up and saw him on Saturday and spent Saturday evening with him. He's in the hospital. He's in the ICU right now. Basically just waiting for our paperwork to go through so I can go pick him up. But I did go up there on Saturday evening and spent the evening with him, and I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Nervous, but excited. And my kids, you guys, my kids love babies. They love babies. So when I told my kids, they were like, "What?" Because they like, again, it's my cousin, and I mean, we knew who he was. We're not as close with him as my mom is. So they came. My aunt, um, she came over my house. Was it Mother's Day? Maybe the 4th of July I saw her. I think I did see her the 4th of July too. I think she came to my house. I had a little barbecue on Mother's Day and she came. And then I think I saw her on the 4th of July too. And I think that was the last time I saw her. So again, I'm not like super close with her, but my mom is. But my kids met the baby when she came over our house on Mother's Day. So when she came over with the baby, Levi and CJ were so excited to hold him. And then when I told them that he was going to come stay with us for a little while, they were so excited. They've been asking me every day since I told them, when is he coming? Like they got home from school today and fully expected him to be there. And I'm like, not yet. He's coming. But yeah, they're excited too. Yep, Eve does sell chopping mats. Oh, you know what? I forgot she did. How many does she sell? Like in a pack? Does she sell like packs? Yep. I was playing it crazy with that small piece, and then you got to go back and try to add another piece and cut it. I'm always doing that. Oh, thank you guys. Where do you get your designs from, and do you make? So, Miss Tip, I do both. I do purchase designs from other fellow YouTubers here. Um, Patrice from Craftable Things, Demps Designs, Making with Marilyn, Eve from the Baby's Booty, all make designs. Etsy has a lot of them. I do make some of my own. Like this one is one that I made. The one that I did last week on live, the Eat, Sleep, Bling, Repeat, that one was Eve's. My infamous crafty little thing shirts. I have a bunch of those. That design was from Patrice. Coretta Dangerfield is another one I get templates from. What is her one of the either Demps or Marilyn, if you guys are still here, can when you guys drop Coretta's Etsy shop? Coretta has beautiful designs as well. That's such a blessing. Thank you guys, foster parents. That was very special. Really, Demps, I'm so nervous, girl. I am nervous. Nervous. But it's gonna work out. And I keep like every night laying in the bed with my husband. I'm like, "You not nervous?" Like, I'm so nervous. He like, "Angel, it's all gonna work out." I'm like, "I know, but I know it's gonna work out, but I still have to voice the fact that I am nervous." Girl, yes, definitely know you will, Patrice. But yeah, if I just fall off of the face of YouTube, y'all, that means the baby got me up. Okay? That means the baby got me up. But I'll try not to disappear, even if I just post in the community tab or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna try not to just dip on y'all. But yeah, I just gonna play it one day at a time. I'm not like, I love being on YouTube, so fun fact about me, I like my husband's business does very, very well. I don't like have to work. We're blessed enough to where I don't have to work if I don't want to. And I don't have like a 9-to-5 job, but I love being on YouTube. I'm on YouTube because I like being here. I like the community. I like the camaraderie. I like the sisterhood. Okay, well, I just dropped that rhinestone. But I like being here. I love being here. So I'm here because I'm on YouTube because I like to craft. I was crafting long before I even got on YouTube. It's just something that I do that's therapeutic for me. And completely forgot where I was going with this. Where was I going? Not sure what my point was. I'm sure it'll come back to me in 1 second. But stressing myself out. So yeah, I like being on YouTube, and it has become not a job, but like just something. Obviously, if I wanted to continue to get paid from it regularly, I would have to keep up with it. But with this new journey I'm taking, I'm not gonna really stress myself out about YouTube. Like, I'm gonna continue to try to be here as much as I can, but if I don't, I'm gonna try not to stress myself about it. Even though, like I said, my mom has offered to help me out a lot because, like I said, she's closer with my aunt, and she obviously wants to keep updates for her. So my mom does plan on being around a lot and helping me a lot. And she's like, "Oh, if you want to record," because my mom literally lives like a street over from my office. Like, I can walk to my mom's house from my office. So she keeps saying, if you need to do anything, just drop them off, pick them up when you're done. I'm just saying, I don't want to, stress myself about it. What's a good site to purchase screen besides purchase what? Besides Etsy? Templates? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, so she sells 10 in a pack for $6. That sounds like a good deal. Elevate, you did fostering for a long time? Hmm. Who is on my iPad? One of them kids is on my iPad at the house, because I don't even know what that comment. Oh, that must be CJ. Are y'all watching me at the house? This is the middle. Oh, I wasn't even telling y'all about about the color. So I did Aurum Dorado on the word enough, and then the outline for you are. For the top part, I used Jonquil AB. It's an AB color. She does have this in regular Jonquil and then Jonquil AB. For those that are beginners, the AB stands for something crazy. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. What is it? Or Oreo? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what AB stands. I know what it is. Like if I read it, I would know what it is, but I can't say it off the top of my head. But it stands for something. But it's a coating that they put like let's say for instance you have a red stone. They put the AB coating on top of the red stone, which just kind of makes it shinier. It makes it blingier. Some of the stones take on a different color. So for instance, like black diamond, right? Let me show you my shirt. For instance, black diamond. If you look at black diamond, just the color black diamond, it looks like a shiny kind of black diamond. That's what it looks like, black diamond. But then black diamond AB is what I used here. But as you can see, the black diamond AB kind of takes on a bluish color. So the coating gets added on top of the original color. For some of the colors, it just makes it blinkier. It kind of keeps its same color, but it just makes it shine harder and bling harder. For some of the colors, it does alter them a little bit. Light Cyan AB. Light Cyan is a light cyan? I think it's light cyan. It's like a red. And then light cyan AB kind of looks pink to me a little bit. So that's what the AB stands for. But this one is a Jonquil AB. I think Jonquil and Jonquil AB are pretty similar, other than the Jonquil AB is blingier. I don't think the Jonquil AB versus Jonquil, I don't think it really altered the color a whole lot, in my opinion. Kind of like Black Diamond and Black Diamond AB, to me, don't look nothing alike. But I think Jonquil and Jonquil AB still look similar. Thank you, Linda Gray. Thank you, guys. I just bought the Made in SVG from Cricut. Okay. Yes, got them through high school, which was a blessing. They still, that's so good. There you go. Kevin dropped what AB stands for. I always feel like I'm casting a spell when I say that word. Aurora Borealis. Like, if y'all watch Harry Potter, I feel like if I flick a wand, I'm going to cast a spell and my bling going to start moving and floating. Y'all, why did I do that? I already used this color. See, got the talking and not paying attention. I used Jonquil AB on the first one, and then I just poured it out again. I didn't mean to pour this one, so I got to pick this one up. That was not the color I wanted to use. Did you try the bling hoodie strings from Eve yet? No, I haven't. How do they work? Did you say you're going to cancel? No, Miss Didi, I didn't say I was going to cancel. I said that I would probably start doing lives rather than uploading the recorded videos. Just because for me, which is so crazy because I never used to go live, but going live is actually getting a little bit easier than recording just because of, the situation. So I think, I'm still going to continue to go live Monday nights at 7. Oh my gosh. Because like I said, my mom literally lives the street over from my office. She's like a street over. So I plan on Monday nights just taking the baby to my mom so I can still go live and then picking him up when I leave the office to go home. So I do still plan on going live Monday nights at 7, and then I will probably add in another live day for my members. I'll have to figure out which day would work because I know there's other YouTubers that go live. So, and I'll go into the group. I'll go into the membership tab, and I'll ask you guys and take a poll and see what days. Maybe like every week I'll go in there once a week and say, hey, what day works for you guys? And plus, even if you don't catch the actual live, the replay will still be up in the membership group as well. So even if I go live, you miss it, and then you have to catch the members replay, it will be there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna going live might be a little bit easier. I know what I was doing before with my members was I was doing in-depth Canva tutorials for my members, was what we were working on a couple weeks ago. What I was kind of doing was taking like inspiration PNGs or SVGs from like Etsy or something, and showing them how to recreate those files in Canva for themselves if they wanted to make it themselves. I kind of went over a in-depth Canva overview. So we were kind of heavily in Canva. I know my members were asking me for other things. So yeah, I'm just gonna once a week try to be inside my members group, but again, probably going live because it might be a little bit easier. Not this week. I'm assuming either next week because like I said, I do have the lady coming out tomorrow. She has to inspect my home, and then I have to figure out when the baby will be coming. Once I get the baby and we're kind of, I gotta get a crib and all of that. Yeah, I don't have no baby stuff. But once I get all the stuff settled down and stuff, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. And I every month or every December we go on a trip as a family. So this year we're supposed to be going on a cruise. And I called the cruise line today to make sure that I could add him onto the cruise, and I can. So I can take him onto the cruise. I just hopefully with it being like him getting placed with me either this week or next week, our cruise is December 10th. I'm just hoping that they will allow me to take him across state lines that quickly with no issues, because baby gonna be in the Caribbean if he can. He gonna take his first little trip to the Caribbean. Patrice. I posted a TikTok on it. Okay, I'm gonna check out your TikTok. Girl, I know I messaged you the other day, right? That on TikTok, Breezy. That was my son. Patrice. Craftable Things, Wilson. I almost forgot to ring the bell, y'all. I be forgetting I have the bell. Thank you, Patrice. I appreciate you. Congratulations on the baby. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if you take a few weeks or so off to get adjusted? Thank you, Patrice. You're so sweet. See, that's the sisterhood that I'm talking about. Just community is amazing here. I love being on YouTube. I love you guys. But yeah, in regards to maybe just taking a few weeks, I was thinking about that. I didn't necessarily want to commit to like, yes, I'm going to take the time off. I feel like I need to take it day by day. I feel like I just need to take it day by day, see how things are. You know, like I said, I'm not going to try to stress myself about it. If it's not working, like me being able to come on here and do what I have to do at home, if it's not working, I'm not going to stress about it. But I do feel like this situation does require my attention. So I just, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, am I gonna drop any? Oh, I didn't drop any this time. Thank you, Karen. Karen B, thank you. Y'all, is my bell loud? I feel like that is so loud. Now I see why Patrice brings it like this. It's loud. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. Y'all, it's taking me forever to brush in this little one template. Oh, that's too small. Don't do that. This is taking me forever. I am moving very slow today. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use this one. But this one, I am going to go ahead and give away. I have, before I press it, I'm gonna let whoever wins, I'm gonna let them pick. I have 2 shirts, large or extra large, and I have a tote bag. So I'll do the giveaway before I press it so that the winner can pick what they want. And then I'll just, because I don't have this template on a hoodie for myself, but I do want it. So I'll probably press that another day. It's already getting late. You guys, y'all do not have to super chat me. Hey, everyone popping in. Kevin and is it Lori Ann? That's how I want to say it. Let me know if that's not right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I almost kicked you guys out for the second time. You guys are so amazing. I love you guys so much. Y'all don't have to super chat me. I will never put more in you than you can bear. We will be here. Yes, I truly believe that. I do truly believe that. And when I say I didn't have a choice, I did. You know, I could have said no. But 2 things. The alternative was my parents taking them, and I didn't want that. I know I kind of talked about it before. Oh, I'm about to use Crystal Golden for the bottom layer. This is Crystal Golden, which is the new color. I've never used this one before. So that's why I ended up picking these colors, because I wanted to use Crystal Golden. But I know I talked about it before earlier this year, but my dad is battling cancer. When I went to Wallapalooza in July, literally the day that I was leaving for Wallapalooza, he was getting surgery to remove the cancer. Unfortunately, they were not able to remove all of it. So he does have to go through radiation and chemo and things like that. You know, my dad is 60 years old. I didn't want my dad to take on a 6-month-old. It just wouldn't sit right with me. So when I say I didn't have a choice, to me, I felt like Again, my husband and I are very, very blessed. I don't have to work. We've been blessed enough to where I don't have to work. We live a pretty good life. And I feel like when you're called upon to be a blessing to somebody else, you don't say no. You remain obedient and you don't say no, because that's how you continue to be blessed. So that's the second reason why I kind of felt like I didn't have a choice. And I'm not saying I didn't have a choice like that's a bad thing. Like, I just felt like it was my turn to be a blessing to somebody else. Because I didn't want him to go into the system. That's my cousin. Even though, despite the fact I may not be close to his mother, I didn't think that mattered. That was just how I felt about it. Oh, every now and then I get these little stones that are like foggy. I don't know what those are. They look weird. When you give love, you get love. Correct, Karen D. That is how it works. You get back what you give out. Don't tell us what to do. Patrice, you are a hot mess. What's my email? I'll type it in the chat. Oh, that's not right. Y'all, my heat keeps cutting on. I think it's broken because I'm like sweating now. Okay, there we go. Okay, I just put it in the chat and then I put it up on the screen. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We understand you have a choice. You didn't have a choice, guys. It needs to be here. Absolutely right. Thank you, guys. All right, let me hurry up and get this brushed in. Y'all, I'm taking forever. I think this is the slowest I've ever gone. But this is the last one. So this is the last piece. I will go ahead and do the giveaway, and then so that the person who wins can tell me what they want. So again, I have black, so black shirt, or a black tote bag. So it's gonna go on black. It's either a large, an extra large, black shirt, Gildan shirt, or I have a black tote bag. Are the options I have. I don't have too many options just because I don't really sell stuff. I buy shirts to like practice on and stuff like that. So I don't have every size. Okay. Alrighty, that's pretty much done there. This is sticking. This looks really nice. I like this. This crystal golden. I've never used this before. This is my first time using it, but it looks, I like this. I'm excited to see it on this black shirt. All right, let me go ahead and pick these up. And then I will do the giveaway. Is that template on your shirt available? Yes, it is. It's in my Etsy shop. The template is linked. It'll probably take you to my Etsy shop, and then you can just kind of go through the whole shop. I do have it categorized like rhinestone templates. But the template that's linked is the one that I'm currently blinging. The You Are Enough template. I think I got too many stones on here. All right. Where do you get your fonts from your designs? Patrice? I steal them from Patrice. Well, not steal, because I took that class. Just kidding. And I'm using this big piece because I don't want to cut it. But girl, I'm not good at picking out design or fonts. I really do get all of these font ideas from Patrice. I did take the advanced bling class, which I need to go back over the part on how to pick out fonts. But yeah, I don't pick out fonts. I use whatever fonts Patrice says she likes. I have no shame. None. I'm not the font pickerer. That is Miss Patrice. Okay. So I have all the pieces brushed in. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Let me find. Y'all know I don't know how to do the thing. StreamYard. Remove. Okay. What is the giveaway tool? That's what it is. Giveaway tool. StreamYard. There we go. Before I started this, I said I was going to have this up, and I did not. Okay. Okay. I agree, Monica. I definitely agree. Okay. All right. So I have the giveaway tool up. Let's do the word enough. Hold on, wait. Let me put it in there. Enough. I'm tripping. ENOUGH. Enough. Let me share my screen. Okay, there we go. So enough is the word for the giveaway. Hey, Mr. McQuaggins and Eve. I see y'all. So the word is enough. And then if you are just popping in, we're doing a giveaway right now. The word, you have to type in enough in the comments. And then I will draw and we'll pick somebody. The options that I have for what like your garment will be is either an extra large Gildan shirt, a large Gildan shirt, or a black tote bag. And they're all black too. So black, extra large Gildan shirt, black, large Gildan shirt, or a black tote bag. And the word is enough. The comments are going so fast. I'm going to go back through them because I'm not, I think I missed some. All right, I will give you guys a couple more seconds. Type in the word enough, and then so I can go back up to the top part of the comments. We're at 55 entries. It's 140 people in here. That means that's a lot of people in the bushes. The bushes be holding it down. Let me see if I can scroll up. Comments is moving so fast at this point I can't even see. Karen N, thank you. So yes, there was a baby announcement, but I'm not pregnant though. So my husband and I, if you missed it, my husband and I are going to be fostering a 6-month-old baby. He is going to be placed with us. I'm assuming by either the end of this week or the beginning of next week. Okay, we got one more. I'm at 59. Okay, we're at 60. I'm going to go ahead and hit draw. Good luck, everybody. Barb LaFond, I think I said that right. Congratulations. If you are still here. If you are still here, let me know. We have black garments, extra large, or a black tote bag. The extra large shirt. Okay, perfect. And then my email is up on the screen already. So email me your address so I can get this in the mail for you. Let me scroll up to some of the other comments that I missed. But yes, if you are, I know it was a couple of people asking what the announcement was. Yes, so my husband and I, let me turn this press on. I should have been turning the press on. Yep, so my mom, it's my 6-month-old cousin. My mom, she's close with my aunt. I'm not necessarily close with my aunt, but my mom called me last week, like Thursday of last week, and she asked me if I would foster my 6-month-old cousin. And I said yes. And they are coming out to my home tomorrow to do the inspection. And then he should be placed with us either by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. And he's just a little baby. I went up and I was visiting with him on Saturday night. And he's so cute. He's so cute. He's so happy. Um, and I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited. Now, I haven't had a 6-month-old in my house in 5 years. My youngest baby just turned 5 on Sunday. Sunday was Levi's birthday, which is my youngest. So I haven't had a 6-month-old in 5 years. So y'all pray for my sleep. I'm not sure if he sleeps through the night or not. This all has just kind of happened over the last like 5 days. So we're just gonna take it day by day. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. I am gonna be using my HTV Romp auto press. Is set to 350 degrees for 12 seconds, which is what Eve suggests with her stones. And the good thing about Miss Eve, I was putting it on the iPad. She does tell you these are application instructions here when you order these. Even if you order the ice chips, it comes with this sticker on it, which is you have the size, the SS10. I know you guys can't really see it, but you have the size of the stone, you have the color of the stone, the fact that it's HotFix, because there are other kinds of rhinestones like the flatbacks. So she puts HotFix on here to let you know that these are HotFix rhinestones. And then these are the application instructions. She lets you know time and temperature. So I'm just waiting for my heat press to heat up all the way. It doesn't really take that long. Is your 5-year-old excited? Yes, he is. All of my boys are excited. We met him. My aunt brought him over to our house on Mother's Day, and then I saw him again on the 4th of July. And they held him. My kids love babies. They want me to have a baby, like a baby girl. And I'm not opposed to a baby girl, like maybe not right now because we decided to do this, but it was never a no before. So, my kids love babies, and I did tell them that he was coming, and they are excited. They're so excited. All of them are excited. What a coincidence, Karen. Yep, November 12th. I have 3 kids of my own. I have 3 boys, 11, 6, and 5. CJ will be 7 on December 8th. So 11, 6, and 5. 11, 6, and 5. But CJ's about to be 7 next month. Thank you, Sporty Jeep Dude. Being a mother is it's the best job, and some days it's the worst job, but nonetheless, I love it. I definitely love it. But does anybody have, do we still have any beginners here? Hopefully, I explained bling good enough. Hopefully, I didn't miss any of your questions. I know there's still a lot of people here. Yeah, I'm not used to my lives having 140 people in it. That's a lot. But if anybody has any bling questions, I saw Mr. McQuacken's here. I saw Eve here. That's where I get the rhinestones from. That's who does the buy-ins. But there are so many people in this chat that are knowledgeable as well. Again, I don't think I missed any questions, but in the event I did, please ask it again. we're almost to temperature, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring the iPad over here. All right, I am gonna go ahead and switch to the iPad. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Okay. Okay. All right, cool. So looks like I'm back. Okay. So I'm just lint rolling. I want to lint roll really good because this is, y'all, normally I don't lint roll really good because I always make shirts for myself, but when I make shirts for other people, you know, I do them right. So I'm going to make sure I lint roll really good. And then we're going to pre-press as well. And again, the press is set to 350. And then it's going to be, the press is going to be for 12 seconds. So each layer, even though we are doing multiple layers, each layer is still going to be the same time and temperature. It's still going to be 350 for 12 seconds for each layer. Now, with this 15 by 15, I like to line it up on my shirt over on the other table just to make sure I get it right. So I'm going to place it on my craft table over here off to the side just to line up my outline because I need it to be straight. All I'm doing over here to the side is, like I said, I'm lining it up on my shirt because I need to make sure it's straight. Okay, that looks like it's too high. Hold on. Okay. Oh. All right. Sorry, y'all. I had to get that straight. But this is the first layer, which is the UR. This is the Orem Dorado. So we're going to press that for 12 seconds. And then the other layers are, I don't have to take it over to the craft table to line it up because I already lined up the outline. Everything else is going to obviously align with the outline. I just needed to make sure the outline was straight. And I'm going to throw this piece away because it is dusty, crusty, musty, rusty. And this is the second layer, which is going to be the top piece. This was John Quill AB. And I can actually press two of these at the same time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I'm actually going to be throwing away all these pieces of tape because they're all pretty used up. So I'm going to press the top and the bottom layer at the same time. All right. And the bottom layer was the crystal golden. Hey, everybody popping in. I'm not really looking at the chat right now because I'm pressing the shirt. But make sure you're hitting the like button on your way in. Oh, wow. They look... Okay. Oops, I dropped it. So this is the crystal golden. And I'm missing two stones. I got to place them by hand. The crystal golden and the John Quill AB, they look pretty similar. This one is missing a stone right here too. I can't place it. All right. And then this one is the gold orange AB. Yeah, the gold orange AB. I'm gonna keep this piece. This piece seems like it's not that bad. Some other two pieces is bad though. Okay, and then the final piece, which is the word enough, but I am missing. There was a couple stones, so I'm gonna get my tweezers and I'm going to place. I'm gonna have to hand place some of them, just because. Yep. Let me get my Orem Dorado. So what I'm doing right now is somewhere along the line, every now and then when you go to pick them up, sometimes, you know, when you're moving your transfer tape around, you know, sometimes your stones can pop off or maybe you just missed it. I'm not sure where these stones went. I didn't see them pop off, but they must have popped off the template because they're not here or popped off the transfer tape. So basically what I do is I just kind of take my wax pen And I just place it where it goes. And then I'm just going to press it. And then I'm missing a gold orange right there. Okay. I think that looks good. And then I'm just going to double check, make sure no stones are missing. Okay, I think that looks good. So I'm going to switch back over to the laptop. Can y'all hear me? I think you can because I can hear the echo over there. So I think you can hear me. But this is the final product. So we got Aurum Dorado on the outline. We had Jonquil AB. We got Gold Orange AB. And then we had Crystal Golden. The Jonquil AB and the Crystal Golden look really similar to me. It's when like the light hits it. So like right here, they look different. Like right here, they look different, but like, I don't know. I think like right here, they kind of look the same. It's like when the light hits it, I call them their secondary colors, especially with the ABs. You got the regular color, but then you got that secondary color, which is the color that it turns when the light hits it. Their secondary colors look different. So it's like they kind of look similar, and then boom, the light hits it, and then they look different. So I love Crystal Golden. I love all of them. But yes, this is the final products. I love how it came out. My phone keep going off. Let me turn that off. But our winner was for this shirt was Barb Lafon. I am going to go ahead. I'm pretty sure I saw an email come through when I was looking at my phone. This is gonna go in the mail. Actually, I'll probably just put it. I'm gonna put it. I have a mailbox by my house. I'm probably just gonna put it in the mail tonight on my way home. But yeah, this was the final product, you guys. So for everybody, I didn't see any questions come through. Let me go back and double check because I want to make sure I didn't miss any questions. Bling is intimidating. I bought some cheap flock from Amazon and it was a disaster. Oh my gosh. I've heard bad things about the Amazon flock. I've never used it before. But definitely give it another try with some materials that are easier to work with. Bling is so fun once you get, the hang of it. It really is fun. Thank you guys so much. Is that your design? Yep, this one is my design, Karen. It is linked in the description box. I love that you do affirmation designs. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Angel, how long do you press HTV? All HTV is different. So it really just depends on what kind. Regular iron-on, regular solid color, like a black or a white or a red or navy blue iron-on. I think it's like 30 seconds maybe. And then the glitter is 30 seconds. Puff is 8 seconds. Some of the metallics or the holographics, some of those are 15 seconds to 20 seconds. It really just depends on the kind of HTV that it is. They're all different. Good night. Anybody that is leaving, have a good night. What font did you use for this? So this design is Space Story. The UR is called Space Story. I want to say I got it from Creative Fabrica. And then the cursive font is Beerson. I think I also got that from Creative Fabrica. I can put those in the chat though. The spelling. Let me scroll down. Space Story. Oops. I meant to send that as one, but my bad. It's going to be 2 comments. Thank you guys. Thank you. Good night to anybody who is leaving. The Amazon flock was harder for my machine to cut. Yeah, I've heard horror stories from the Amazon flock. I have pictures with you from Blinkfest. Yeah, you can post them from me. Absolutely. I can't stand looking at the comments on my computer. I don't know why. I feel like my eyes cross. Have success with cutting the HTV Ront flock her second time around. She has a video on her channel. HTV Ront has flock? Like rhinestone flock? Is that the Amazon flock they're talking about? It's from HTV Ront? HTV Ront be having stuff. HTV Ront is like that quiet kid in class that is always coming with the heat. HTV Ront cracks me up. Is it good, the HTV Ront flock? I didn't even know they had flock. That's crazy. Yeah, HTV Ront, it's like, they're like that quiet kid in class. I just found you and just subscribed to your channel. Your work and color combinations are amazing. Thank you so much, Gifted Hands Creations. I appreciate it. You're going to love it here. The Amazon flock I'm talking about is a dark blue one, different than the HTV Ront flock, though they also sell it on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I never bought any flock from Amazon. And I didn't know HTV Ront had flock at all. I didn't know that. I bought that. That's okay, but not great. Is it sticky? Is it sticky like the new pink one? HTV Ront on the move. They are. They be in the bushes. HTV Ront does be in the bushes. Okay. HTV Ront be in the bushes. They do. They definitely do. They are a funny brand to me. They are hilarious. And they always, I don't know, they just be coming out with stuff. Mm, how was the HTV Ron Glock? What is that? Oh, the flock. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never tried it. I'm still playing with the settings on my cutters for it. Is having company or a person with a business. Angela, I'm not sure what your question is asking. I've had good results. It's not the same as the Amazon flock. Okay. Received my purple flock from the baby's booty. I love her flock so far. Yes, I bought the dark blue flock last year and only used it once. I was supposed to return it. I was so frustrated. Oh, so apparently stay away from that dark blue flock. The orange caused trouble. They have good products. Don't sleep on them. Yeah, HTV Ron does. They be coming out with stuff. But that's pretty much all I have. It looks like y'all, my Wi-Fi looks like it's like on the fritz at this point. So, and I've been on here for a minute. Um, I'm terrified to spend my money with these companies and be disappointed. That's definitely a fear. But I feel like, but within this craft community, there's so many of us that have so many different tutorials and opinions about stuff. So I would say definitely, like if you're watching multiple videos, like 5, 6, 7, 8 different videos from different YouTubers, and they're all saying that something is good, then it's probably good. I highly doubt there's going to be 8, 9, or 10 of us all saying that something is good when it's not. I wouldn't do that. Even if a brand paid me, I would, like, okay, so sometimes brands will send you a product and then they want to pay you for a video, and then, but even with that, if a product is not good, I'm not going to post the video. Like, I'm not going to post a video and say anything good, but I won't post it and say anything bad either. I just won't say anything at all if I don't like it. I'll keep my opinions to myself unless I'm directly asked from like a subscriber or something like that. So if you don't see me have an opinion on something, either I never tried it or I didn't like it, to be perfectly honest, because a lot of these brands don't want you to post negative stuff. So it's up to that YouTuber on whether there are some YouTubers that will post negative stuff about brands. I don't necessarily do that. If I don't like it, I just won't post anything. But I don't post a video saying I like it if I really don't. If I posted it and I said I like something, I did actually like it. If I didn't like it, I just won't say anything. That's how I operate on my channel. But I would definitely say, to avoid losing out on money, watch multiple people. Don't just, watch one person, watch multiple people. And if multiple people are saying that something is good, then I can guarantee you it's probably good. Sorry, is HTV Ron a standalone company or a crafter who started a business? That I'm not for sure of. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure where their company came from. I'm curious to try the baby's booty purple flock. Yep, I love it. It's linked in my description box. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I lost money on a heat press on a Kickstart. Which company was it? The only Kickstart I've ever participated in was the one for the auto press, which turned out to be, I guess, really good. Thank you for all you do. I love hanging with you and learning. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. No problem, Gifted Hands. Just yeah, I don't post stuff if I don't like it. I just won't say anything. And again, there are some YouTubers that will post negative things. If they do post something negative, believe them too. But I'm not one to post I'm not one to post a video saying I like something if I really don't. I get the feeling that the craft influencers don't get the sponsorship like other communities. The companies seem to get a lot of PR by gifting and not paying. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. Thank you, Up Designs. Thank you, Kevin. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I still have to drive home. And I have to, y'all, I asked my husband and my kids to clean up because the lady is coming to the house tomorrow to, inspect the house. So I didn't want my house to be messy, but I don't know if they did or not. So I gotta go make sure they cleaned up. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate you. Dems did drop the links for the two fonts that I used on the UR design. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, you guys. I still have to drive home, so even though I don't live that far, I did get the email from Barb. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Okay, I will, Eve. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. This was fun. I will see y'all next week, Monday. If I don't, you know why. I'm probably going to be asleep or tired. But yeah, I do plan on being on next week. So I will see you guys next Monday, 7 o'clock. Have a good night, you guys.